everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel, your favorite travel show about Central Europe, focusing with the heart of Central Europe, Poland. And we're sitting today in studio in Warsaw, and I have with me Phil Goss.
Hello.
The managing director at one of Poland's largest breweries, a man who has as many fingers in the pies of the relief efforts in Ukraine, and thanks for that, Phil, you're doing a great job. And another man, very esteemed on our Poland Daily Travel, is Tony McFarland Gonzalez. You've not been on Poland Daily Travel, have you, Tony?
No, never.
Yeah,
Negative.
this is your first time. You've been on my other show quite a lot. There's a Will, but we're having you on Poland Daily Travel because you're a man who loves a bicycle, and you know Poland like the back of your hand by now, don't you? Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes. That's a yes, right? That's what you told me off camera. You said, I know Poland like the back of my hand. I said, well, we'll find out. And I've prepared some special questions regarding... No, I haven't actually. These sheets are blank. I wanted to talk today, since it's the holiday season, I wanted to talk about some of the great holiday things to do in Poland and some winter things as well. Since we're in the studio, usually we're on the road, but the weather has been so snowy, icy, etc., that I didn't go on the road for a couple of weeks, but I'm going, I think, next week. At any rate, and hopefully we'll see some of the great Christmas markets and sights of the holidays in person, as we usually do this time of year. So I'm looking forward to that. I love the Christmas in Poland. It's fantastic. The Christmas markets are amazing in many of the towns. Do you have a Christmas market in Bydgoszcz there, Tony McFarland Gonzalez?
Yeah, it's actually not a bad one. It's actually gotten better over the past couple of years, but they used to really have a really tiny one, but this one's actually much bigger than last year, so it's really nice.
Yeah. What kind of things can we see at the one in Bydgoszcz? And where is it in the town?
It's the old square. It goes right across where the hangman is and the renovated old square, so it's really nice.
The hangman? What's that?
It's the balancing man. It's right over the bridge in between the Brda.
Yeah, the sculpture over the... Yeah. Bydgoszcz has a really nice old town. People may not know that. It's a very compact old town. You have the really ancient part where the church, which is the oldest building in town, I believe, isn't it? And then you have the square, which has been lovingly, to some extent, reconstructed. It was bombed quite heavily in the war. But they've worked on it, renovation after renovation, some nice restaurants around there. And then, of course, you have the Factory Island, which they've turned into a big museum. It's really beautiful, that park, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So Central Bydgoszcz is really worth seeing if you're going to Torun. I'd almost suggest staying in Bydgoszcz. They have better hotels than Torun, and making that your base for your day trip to Torun to see the Gothic old town there.
Torun has an acceptable hotel.
Yeah.
One.
What is it?
I don't remember the name. It's there by the river and the bridge.
Yes. Oh, well, there's an Ibis or something like that.
You come across the bridge into Torun, and it's on the left.
Well, there's a nice sort of boutique hotel there, too, right inside the city walls that I used to stay at. But it's very noisy. That's the sort of problem. Yeah. It's okay. But Bydgoszcz has several really nice hotels, including the old German hotel there. So Bydgoszcz is really nice.
Yeah, the Bohemia Hotel.
Yeah, the Bohemia Hotel is amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
So, because that was I going to say, that part, one side of the river is the old medieval part, and then the other side of the river is the German part. They called Little Berlin. Did you know that? They called it Little Berlin?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Little Berlin.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the old side of the river on the Brda, they also call that Little Holland.
I didn't. Oh, they call it Little Holland.
Yeah, because it looks like Holland. Some of the old building structures that they have there.
Yeah. Okay. So Germanic or Dutch Germanic sort of.
Or perhaps Hanseatic. There is quite a bit of Dutch influence.
There's a lot of Hanseatic.
In Gdańsk.
That's right. It's a lot of Hanseatic. I forgot just now escapes the name of that kind of architecture. Do you remember what it is? The Hanseatic architecture?
I don't know the name of it, no.
Yeah? You don't know. Very good. Now, there are Christmas markets all over Europe. But first, we're going to talk about the next show. And a couple of the Polish markets make it into the list. Now, we filmed last year and I was asking, I didn't know there was one in Bydgoszcz. I'm sure it's nice. I know Torun's nice. So that could be a nice, a fun destination for the holidays. Poznan has a great market. Gdansk. Warsaw, not so great. It's in a great location, but the market is not fantastic like some of these other cities. Which is okay. They have two markets. The main one, the more interesting one, is at Manufaktura, the shopping complex, which they reconverted. It's one of the nicest in Europe, actually, by design. Wrocław has quite a market.
Rzeszów has a market. I happened to see that last week.
We saw that. Now,
Yeah.
I thought about that. That's nice, because Rzeszów has a wonderful square. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And where is Rzeszów in relation?
That's southeast in Poland.
Yeah.
Just
How
about-
far drive from Warsaw is it?
From Warsaw, it's about 4 hours.
Yeah. So you can, Poland being rather compact, it's about the size of Georgia and Alabama put together if you were looking at the United States, or the West Country in England. A little bit bigger than that, say the whole southeast of actually, the whole of England. And Scotland and Wales is about the size of Poland. It's just stretched out, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But what was I going to say? Białystok also has a fun market. But I think the key markets in Poland, we're going to talk about the European ones in the next show, as I said. But the key markets in Poland are Poznan, Gdansk, Wrocław.
Well, not on your
Krakow.
radar,
Krakow.
but is Malbork, where they have a very charming market.
Do they?
Yes.
You could see that on the way to Gdansk, couldn't you?
And it's right there by the
or you
parking,
could go to Bydgoszcz and go to see it.
right by the new hotels and
Oh,
the
wow.
parking for the castle. Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I love all these Christmas markets, and they've been growing every year. As we're going to talk about some of the ones in the other countries. Okay, that's all we got for this show. That's about Christmas markets in Poland. It goes fast. It's not like the Long Talk show. That's it. We're 8 minutes and we're done. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next Poland Daily Travel.